You're listening to the Ngoane Health Series, where every voice tells a deeper health story. In Episode 2, Yours cough was ignored. In Episode 3, The Bitter Cure, we learn what happens when desperation meets deception. Fake cures, real danger, and a community on edge. Because sometimes the search for healing leads us down the wrong path. Let's follow the story and the truth it reveals. Yar was gone by dawn. No word, no goodbye, just the memory of that cough. Dry, persistent and worrying. Mama Cece awoke, calling for him, but only silence answered. Dr. Kweku searched the community. He asked at the market, the mechanics' yard, even Yar's friends. All said the same. Yar had not come by. Nurse Amina, worried, packed a care bag and waited at the clinic door, hoping he'd appear. It was Farm Tunde, the pharmacist, who found the first clue. At a market stall, he noticed empty blister packs, fake TB medicines, the kind that promise cure but deliver nothing but false hope. The seller boasted, "People don't need hospitals anymore. My medicines work magic." Farm Tunde's blood boiled. He thought of Yar, desperate and ashamed, maybe turning to these bitter lies. He could walk away, or he could act. And so, against his better judgment, Farm Tunde confronted the seller. Words clashed. The market watched, but the seller only laughed, warning Farm Tunde to mind his business. Later, Dr. Kweku found Farm Tunde pacing outside the pharmacy. "I understand your anger, brother," Dr. Kweku said, "but we must fight this the right way. The law, the community. If we act alone, we fall alone." And Farm Tunde nodded, the fire still in his eyes, but tempered by wisdom. That evening, Yor returned, weak, thinner, his cough worse. He stood at the clinic gate, ashamed, but finally ready to face the truth, ready to let go of fear. Inside, tests confirmed what Dr. Kweku suspected, TB. But now, at least, Yor would have real medicine, real care, and a real chance. In health, shortcuts can cost lives. Trust the hands that heal, not those that cheat. Together we can fight and win. Thank you for listening to Episode 3, The Bitter Cure. Yor returned, weak but willing. And that willingness to face the truth, that's the first step to real healing. But this story reminds us, false cures and silence are dangerous companions. Let's trust trained hands, real medicine, and the power of community. This series is brought to you by Ngoane Health Tech, creating awareness through storytelling. The story is getting deeper and more lives are at stake. Watch out for Episode 4.